Hi everybody and welcome to this video on products. In this video we're having a look at what is a binomial times a trinomial. So how to multiply a two-termed expression with an expression with three terms. So what we have over here is the x plus 2, that's our binomial. There's two terms in the x plus 2 and we are multiplying it with x squared minus 3x plus 1. Which is a trinomial, it's got three terms. Now the way to multiply a binomial times a trinomial is to do the distribution law that we spoke about in the first video. But we're going to distribute each of the terms to every term in the second bracket. So the x, we're going to distribute it to the x squared, we're going to distribute it to the 3x, and we're going to distribute it to the 1. The 2, we're also going to distribute to each term, so we're going to distribute it to each one of those terms. Now, it's not too difficult because we have done the distribution law a few times. It's just a bit longer, the actual sum, so you need to concentrate more. So I'm going to write this out in a way that will make it a bit easier to solve. So it's the x, basically, times everything in the second bracket. So x squared minus 3x plus 1. And then it is the plus 2 times everything in the second bracket. So x squared minus 3x plus 1. So now first let us start with distributing the x to everything in the bracket. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times minus 3x is minus 3x squared, and finally x times 1 is x. Now we're going to distribute the 2. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times negative 3x is negative 6x, and finally 2 times 1 is 2. Our next step is to group the like terms and simplify the answer. So x cubed, there's only one x cubed term, so we'll write it by itself. Then we have minus 3x squared, and we have a positive 2x squared. So if we add those two, plus 3x squared minus 3x squared plus 2x squared is minus x squared. Then what we've got is a plus x and a minus 6x. Those two are like terms. So x minus 6x is minus 5x. And finally, we have that 2 by itself. So this technique can be used on any type of, when you're using the products of any two brackets, whether it's a trinomial times a trinomial or even bigger terms. You just need to remember to distribute everything in the first bracket to everything in the second bracket. And you can use this to then multiply any products that you would like. So let us do some examples to make sure that you've understood the concept. So here are a few examples. Please pause the video now and attempt them by yourself so that you can see that you've understood. We're going to do them together. So 2x minus 1 is x squared plus 2x minus 4. So once again, I'm going to distribute this 2x to everything in the first bracket. In the second bracket. So this here would become, I'm distributing the 2x. So 2x times everything in the second bracket, which is x squared plus 2x minus 4. And I'm also then going to distribute this minus 1 to everything in the second bracket. So it's going to be minus 1 times x squared plus 2x minus 4. So now let us calculate this. We're distributing the 2x to everything. So 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. And 2x times negative 4 is negative 8. Now let's distribute that minus 1. Minus 1 times x squared is minus x squared. Minus 1 times 2x is minus 2x. And finally, minus 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Then the next step is to group our like terms. The 2x cubed is by itself. Then what we have is x squared term. So we have a positive 4x squared and a negative x squared. So 4x squared minus x squared is positive 3x squared. Sorry, this should be an x. When we multiplied the 2x by the negative 4, we got minus 8x. I didn't write that. Okay, then we're going to group our x terms, which is the negative 8x and the negative 2x, which gives us negative 10x. And finally, we have that plus 4. So the first step is to make sure we distribute everything in the first bracket to everything in the second bracket. Then we use the distribution law as we've learned in the previous videos. Then what we have to do is group our like terms and add and subtract them respectively, whichever one's corresponding. Okay, so let us look at the second one. So the second one is x plus y times x squared y plus 3x plus 4. So once again, we're going to have to distribute everything in the first bracket with everything in the second bracket. So first we're going to have the x. So x times everything in the second bracket, so the whole second bracket, x squared y plus 3x plus 4, and then plus y times everything in the second bracket, which is x squared y plus 3x plus 4. Okay, so now let us do our multiplication. X times x squared y is x cubed y. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times 4 is 4x. Y times xy squared is x squared y squared. Y times 3x is 3x y. And finally, y times 4 is 4y. Over here, if you have a look at it, there are no like terms. None of the terms are similar to any of the other terms, so that is then our final answer, and we cannot simplify it further. Let us look at the last one. We have minus 3x plus 5, x squared minus 4x plus 7. So once again, we're going to take the first term and distribute it to everything. So minus 3x. And then x squared minus 4x plus 7. So that's the first term times the whole second bracket. And then it's going to be the second term times the whole second bracket. So let us start with the answer. We have minus 3x times x squared is minus 3x cubed. Minus 3 times negative 4x is plus 4x squared. Minus 3x times 7 is minus 21x. Please pay careful attention to your signs and remember that a positive times a positive is positive, a negative times a positive is negative, and a negative times a negative is positive. 5 times x is 5x squared. 5 times minus 4 is minus 20x. And finally, 5 times 7 is 35. Then our next step is to write our like terms. So 3x cubed, there's only one x cubed term. Then what we have is we've got a 12x and we have a plus 5x. So 12x plus 5x is plus 17x squared. And then we're going to get our minus 21x and minus 20x, which gives us minus 41x. And finally, this 35 is by itself. So we have plus 35. I hope that you have seen that it is not difficult to solve these questions. They're just much longer and you just need to concentrate and do it step by step.